Hello Cancer, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for second half of November. This reading is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising sign. And I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or your rising sign. While I'm shuffling, just quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for all your likes, all your comments, all your shares. And for private readings, please contact me through my webpage, Facebook page, or find me, drop me an email from by my email address. All the information is underneath this video in description box. It's just underneath over there. Okay, for this reading I'm going to do Celtic Cross and I'm going to draw 10 cards for you. Underneath of the deck we've got a Sun card. Very positive, very nice last 2 weeks of November for you, dear Cancer. Also talks about maybe a sign of Leo. Leo could be significant for you this month, for some of you, dear Cancer. But there is the most positive card in the whole deck. It's a card talks about, you know, new beginnings. Maybe going on holiday as well, because the sun warm somewhere. Or starting something new. There's a child, maybe a childbirth as well for some of you. And at the center of the cross we have the Emperor. What crosses it? Seven of Pentacles. At the base of the reading we have the Empress, Emperor and the Empress, so it could be the couple, power couple. In your recent past we have Seven of Wands, 2 sevens. At the head of the cross we have Five of Wands. In your near future we have Six of Wands, lots of fire energy, you know, connected with this Sun card. For you we have the Prince of Cups, which could be you. We have, in your environment, we've got Four of Wands. And then we have hopes and fears, we have the Temperance. And the outcome is Seven of Cups. 3 sevens we have. So we're going towards the end of the period because 7, 8, 9, 10. So we passed the 6, which is the balance. Okay, so at the heart of the reading we have the Emperor. The Emperor represents sign of Aries. Someone who is quite powerful, someone who is a little bit maybe older than you, more mature person, wiser person. Quite often represents someone who is in a high position in their sort of in their status. For example, working in administration, working in politics, maybe CEO of a big company. Someone who is employing people. People work for him. It could be your boss, could be your father figure, but could be your partner or someone. And if it's your partner or you're looking for someone, he could be a little bit older than you. And it could be that you're actually working with this person because we've got Seven of Pentacles and you might be, as I said, it's a love reading, but if there will be any issues, other issues in your life, of course I will be talking about it. Could be that you are discussing it with your boss about where to take your career any further. Could be you discussing this with your partner. Maybe you're working with your partner together in a business. But Seven of Pentacles is a card of reflection, card of what to do, of future planning. It's a positive card about what to do next. The situation could be that you planted the seeds, you watered the plant, you've got your harvest. You put a lot of hard work into some sort of situation, maybe your business, money, career, or even in a relationship. So what do I do next? Where do I take? What's the next step? If we talk about relationship, maybe you nurtured this relationship and now you're ready to take this relationship a bit further to the next step. Maybe moving together, maybe engagement, maybe wedding or something like this. And you're discussing it with your partner or your possible boss, as we talk about work. So what's the future progress? So where shall I go? There's no guarantee about the answers, you know, there's no guarantee that you will get like very positive response about it. But it's worth to try. it's worth to try something different approaches as well, because it's all about experience. And at the bottom of the cross we have the Empress. The Empress is actually card of fertility. So if we talk about relationship, there could be that some of you, dear Cancers, are pregnant or want to get pregnant. So the child birth, maybe having a child and, you know, extending the family could be an issue which you can, you know, discuss it with the person. And it's a card of fertility, giving birth to something. Work-wise, career-wise, it could be that you might actually come up with the idea about new project, maybe new career development in your business, maybe some business ideas or something like that. It's being fertile, being sort of giving birth to something new, some new ideas, or actually, you know, maybe getting pregnant and having a child, extending the family. The Empress is also represents or everything which is about femininity. It's a period, this last 2 weeks of November, you might be actually beautifying yourself, maybe doing some beauty, I don't know, not courses but procedures or something to do with your appearance, but you will look really good, because it's also represent everything about a woman being like a good mother, good wife, good girlfriend, everything all about the best qualities, feminine qualities represented by this card, and also, as I said, fertility. But some of you who doesn't want to get pregnant, make sure that you do protect yourself for the last 2 months of November, because you will be fertile. In your recent past there was some sort of it's a card of warrior, 7 of Wands, is a you standing strong, you not letting anyone touch you. It's a keeping your barriers. Maybe it was in relationship where you sort of, you have got your own standards, and you don't let people sort of pass by those barriers, and which is right. We all have to have that self-esteem and self-confidence. So make sure you do that, you know, dear Cancer, and I think you've been doing that in the past. If there was some sort of people trying to sort of break those barriers, maybe in relationship, if your relationship, for example, your barriers, for example, if you're dating, or, you know, I'm not going to in bed with you after third date, or everyone's got different standards or whatever, then don't you know, don't let anyone to break those your standards. Don't let anyone in if that's what your standards, because all you do, yeah, actually holding your barriers, you holding your high self-esteem as well. And the same at work. Don't let anyone sort of, if your standards are high, don't let anything slip and pass. But, you know, if there will be anyone trying to do something to you, it was something actually, it's in the past, then there was not much they could achieve, because you're in a very good position. Life position is very good, either in relationship or in a work and career situation. We progress from 7 to 8 of Wands over here. And with the 8 of Wands, actually talks about a lot of communication, fast-moving energy. Wands is all about fire. It's all about passion, creativity. If you started something, you know, work-wise or relationship-wise, it's all started developing really fast. There will be a lot of communication between two of you, sending messages, emails, texts, WhatsApp messages, whatever you're using these days. There will be a lot of passionate communication. It also talks about traveling. If you remember, I mentioned traveling with the Sun card, traveling somewhere warm. And it's traveling by air as well with the 8 of Wands. Actually very nice progression from 7 to 8. 8 is very positive. It's fast moving, but fast moving, not chaotic, but actually organized and quite sort of I think it's quite pleasant actually. Lots of energy, movement, you know, emails, texts, passion, creativity, relationship. Very nice. And then we got Six of Wands, card of victory. Everything is all about wands. There's a lot of fire energy in your reading today, dear Cancer. Maybe it's someone who is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Aries is of course is Empress and Emperor and Empress is very significant for you. They influence your life really a lot at the moment. And we got a Six of Wands is talking about, is a card of victory, as I mentioned. It's also a card of recognition. If you have been doing something, if we talk about work for some of you, if it was that what you were discussing with your boss, with your maybe CEO or someone, owner of the business or someone of future development, there will be fast development. You might actually start some sort of new creative project, and you will be recognized for this. You will be very successful in what you will be doing. This project will be very successful. If we talk about relationship, you get what you want out of this relationship. As I said, and it's also card of recognition, card of success. I don't know, being like on this white horse coming into somewhere. It's being raised actually over any day-to-day mundane issues, and feeling good, feeling really good, feeling victorious. I like this card as well. Well, to be honest, you don't really have any negative cards in your reading, dear Cancer. I quite like all of your cards. They're all talking business and relationship. If relationship, then there is this Aries person who is very wise. And the only thing is with the Aries, sometimes they like keep everything under control. That's one of the main features of their personality. And sometimes they can overdo with that control issues and be quite controlling. So make sure you sort of keep your boundaries, keep your barriers up, dear Cancer. And Cancers are very soft because you're water sign, so sometimes that can be a little bit overbearing, so make sure you do keep your boundaries. We have Prince of Cups, which is probably you yourself in your environment, as you yourself. Prince of Cups is one of the most romantic princes. It's this person knows how to express his feelings. He's pretty young. That's why I'm thinking that if it's you, then this Aries, if it's your partner, could be quite more mature than you, a bit older. But sometimes even people of your age, they might actually, or younger age, I don't know what your age is, younger age, they behave quite mature, because maybe that's the way they've been brought up, or the life experiences, and they're quite mature. I'm talking about Aries over here, about Emperor. And you yourself, you're ready for love, you're ready to express your love, you're ready to give your cup of love to whoever is your love interest over there. Very romantic, very passionate, very sort of expressive, very nice card. And in your environment, I've got Four of Wands, another very positive card for you, dear Cancer, card of stability in your relationship, stability at home. It's a card of engagement. Maybe that's what you were discussing with this Emperor, about taking the relationship into the next step. And here we are. Maybe we're planning engagement, maybe we're planning wedding in your environment. Maybe you are going to the wedding or engagement party. Card of celebration, maybe celebrating your success, whatever you achieve. If you achieved some sort of a success, maybe at work even, Six of Wands, that is the card of celebration and stability. If we talk about work and career, then there will be stability period by the end of November for you, dear Cancer. We got in your hopes and fears, we got the Temperance card of Sagittarius, or we talk about patience and moderation, and maybe that's what you hope to have, having patience and moderation. And patience is virtue, you know, it's a cliche, but it's true. So it tells you that even if there will be some sort of celebrations, keep everything on a moderate level. Don't overdo in any aspects of your life by the end of November. If we talk about spending money, because I think money will be good with all this good work you're putting into it, don't overdo even with being workaholic. Don't overdo on emotional level as well. Make sure you keep your emotions checked and in a balanced level. Number 4 is stability. So keep that stability, emotional stability as well within yourself, dear Cancer. Because look how she pours the water. And again, we talk about cups, and you're very emotional, Cancers, very soft and loving. And make sure you sort of keep that those emotions in balance. Don't overdo that anything. She tries to do that with from pouring water from one vessel into another, trying to keep emotional balance. So try to keep emotional balance. Don't get angry. Don't get sort of overexcited. It's only like 2 months of November, and then we go to festive period into December. And I think that's what your outcome is. 7 of Cups. It's lots of options for you in all aspects of your life. If we talk about love and relationship, then there will be lots of options what you want to do with your life. If we talk about career and business, work related, there will be lots of options. But cards also quite often talks about illusions. Make sure you don't be delusional. So try to be more, because Cancers are, again, you're very emotional. So try to sort of ground yourself a little bit. I know you need that sort of earthy energy a little bit in you and maybe that's why you've got that Emperor in your chart, because Emperors, they're quite wise people. They're very sort of, I don't want to call them down to earth, because it's not so much earthy energy, there's fire energy, passion there, but they're more mature, they're more wiser people, and that could sort of maybe some of your delusion, to dream is good, but to be illusional is not really good. So because you want that clarity and you want to see everything clearly, where your career work goes, where your love life goes, but you will have a lot of choices. Let's get a couple of additional cards from the Doreen Virtue, and I'll get a couple of Lenormand cards and see what additional informations we have for you. Move the camera a little bit so you can see it better. Here we are. So you see all the cards. Cards are beautiful. It's a Tarot Illuminati by Eric Dunn. We have for you forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, here we are, you experience more love in your present moment. So if there was any issues in the past, I think it's time for you to sort of reconcile and to close that chapter, and that's only will be better for your personal relationship, past life relationship. You have known each other before. This will feel in this relationship that as if you know this person it will be like in subconscious in you that, well, it feels like I know this person all my life. Maybe you met them in a past somewhere. Engagement, I was mentioning engagement when I was talking about 4 of Wands, that the possible outcome of wedding or engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see what's just a couple of Lenormand cards just to add for you, dear Cancers. We have a coffin. Something will be finished. Some negativity in your life is died down. We've got a woman. And we have a book. Books talk about knowledge, about information or something. You will get some sort of information about the woman, and something which hasn't served for you in the past will die down, will go out of your life, and I think that maybe you will put that into the coffin when we say, but maybe something from the past. You will learn about it from somewhere, some sort of information. If you remember, we were talking about 8 of Wands. Some sort of information will come to you, for ladies particular. For men, it could be you will learn something about some particular woman, and you will decide to put it like in a coffin and leave it in the past. It's died down for you. Leave it in the past, forgiving and learning. That talks about this. What whatever was negative in the past, it needs to go away, and you go into the future with the Six of Wands, with the Four of Wands, and a card of engagement, for some of you, of course. Well, that's all I have for you, dear Cancers. I hope it resonated and it helped you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please contact me. All the information is underneath this video. Otherwise, I'll see you in December. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.